Hello, our friends, Evolutionary Energy Arts family.
Hello there. Welcome back.
Welcome back, guys. And here we are. It's 2:04 Central, 2:05 Central now. Is the War of the Worlds starting? Or is it World War III? Or is it just another false banner? What's really going on here? This was our first video today. Yeah, that one felt awesome because it felt like, we're going to a different place. We've always known that the world, and I've always known that the world is going to change in a way that's almost unfathomable in my lifetime. And I think that we are starting to see that.
Yeah, we are all starting to see it. And a lot of people are waking up to it and realizing, okay, there's something really weird going on.
It's all been one big illusion. You remember that group Styx? Welcome to the Grand Illusion. Check this out. This person's videoing this.
I thought it was the ghetto bird, but it's not. And it's loud. Oh my god, here we go. Here it is. What is that?
Very noisy, very mechanical, very solid. Absolutely, that is very different than many of what we would call orbs. Yet clearly, it's stunning to see one so close. In fact, it really feels like it was purposely out there to be seen. I think that's where we're at right now. Now this is something else, and this is going to have everybody screaming, blue beam, beam me up. Oh, okay. Well, there's a song playing. So that'll get a copyright thing and we might get in trouble. But basically, that's the song I Feel Good. Look at this. All right, I'll let this just roll. What is going on in Vegas? This looks like the beginning of a War of the Worlds scenario.
It does. I mean, it's pretty wild. And, Blue Beam has been around for a very, very, very long time. But at this point, you really have to ask yourself, is that the rumor they put out there to cover this time that they knew would happen?
I've always felt that way, honestly. I felt that way for so many years now, that Blue Beam is a wonderful cover. Because it gives everybody the way to say, it's just all an illusion. It's just a holograph. It's not real. Now, if the dark control system knew that at some point in time, when the ages turn, then agreements are no longer in order. And the other beings, I'll just put it that way, with higher technology can show themselves to humans. Of course you would put out the Blue Beam thing. And especially when you really look closely into Blue Beam, I think Blue Beam itself is the psyop. It's the cover story.
And why would they allow such a thing, such a plan, such a big, glorious plan? Why would they let that out to everybody? I mean, everybody knows about Blue Beam, and we know how many people control the media. So it's a little suspicious that almost everybody, plus Sita and Rama and everybody else's dog, knows about Blue Beam.
Yeah, absolutely. So even if this is some form of Blue Beam or CGI, it's still inevitable. It's inevitable. We're going to a different place now. And beliefs systems are going to be exposed in many ways to the real reality behind the belief systems. Being Vegas, this makes all the sense in the world, as Cindy and I have seen countless non-Homo sapiens built, whatever you want to call them, UAPs, UFOs. We've seen so many come and go from Nellis over the years. It's just countless. This would be perhaps one of the prime areas that would in fact experience a War of the Worlds scenario. Did you know that in the movie They Live, we covered this once before, there's a speech they walk into, a secret society speech, and it says that it's by the year 2025, not only America, but the entire planet will be under protection and dominion of this power alliance. Well, the reality is the power alliance that's been put in place was put in place thousands of years ago. It's right now, just on the eve of 2025. Literally, we're 11 days from 2025 that people are realizing you've been under extraterrestrial, interdimensional, and just simply beings that have been here in many cases on Earth, hidden from us. We've been under their control the entire time. This is the big reveal. So when they put this in the movies, they're putting it from the point of view, again, that they want us fearing an alien invasion. The alien invasion happened thousands of years ago, guys. We've been under the bad guys' control the whole time. But there is freedom ahead for humanity. And here's New Jersey. Something's going on. Look at all these police cars. We're in for just a wild ride. It's kind of like a buckle up buttercup situation. And, get ready, because anything and everything, they're going to throw the whole kitchen sink at us.
Yeah, it looks pretty crazy.
Crazy times ahead. But again, there is light in the darkness. Israeli Navy intercepts drone off Eilat coast with fighter jets, target the drone, resulting in an explosion. So what exploded? Was it the drone? Was it the drone detonating the missiles before they impacted? Did the missiles hit some sort of energetic wave? Could very well be. The one thing I will say is, again, when you're looking at who has been in charge of this world militarily, it's a reptilian alliance, absolutely. And so when you're talking about who is in defense of our section of Mother Earth, the ones that are fighting to keep the norm, it's the reptilians. And many people know this. Now there's countless channels popped up on YouTube and other places. A lot of people are channeling different entities that are exposing the situation. What do you make of that? I kind of wonder if the missile hit an energetic wave.
At this point, anything is possible.
Yeah, absolutely. And, we have all this going on. We have the Houthis over in Yemen actually, again, hit with hypersonic missile Tel Aviv. And, it's just part of the bigger war that's underway. Russia closes airspace. Kapustin Yar airspace. Missile launches are likely. As we're looking again to this area is in between the Black and Caspian Seas. And the Black Sea area is fascinating in and of itself, because, again, you will find those elongated skulls that have the foramen magnum in the wrong place for being a Homo sapien. And you find that also over in Peru, thousands of miles apart, totally different continents. The same skulls, very, very elongated, and where the spinal cord inserts is different than Homo sapiens. It's not just from trying to take a baby and make its head longer. No, there are differences. The number of plates are different, as the skull is made up of different plates. So this is just showing again the possible flight times of these Oreshnik hypersonic missiles, which do launch from this particular area. Again, what we were saying, Caspian Sea here, Black Sea here. This is Crimea, Ukraine. Is Moscow getting ready to launch? And where are they going to hit? Because they just hit Kiev yesterday. We're watching multiple things going at the same time. And here's Dr. Stephen Greer. Do we trust him? He feels like he is still in the military to me, or in the secret societies. That's my impression. Cindy's in agreement.
I agree. I mean, he has too much access to the government and underground government stuff. I don't see how he can be such a huge part of it but not be of it. So I think he's here just to make sure we have the information that they want us to have.
See, the thing is, they know they can't control the narrative. They know they're going to have to do damage control. They're going to give us a lot of truths. They're going to come out and acknowledge things that we've been wondering for years. And here he is warning that a false flag is imminent to conceal the truth. So, again, what are they going to do when they're losing control of the narrative? They go back to the same old things every time. It's either, there's conditions where everybody has to, stay home again, shelter in place, beware of things coming from the atmosphere and other entities, or it's the threat of a greater war ongoing. Again, many people have said the biggest false flag ever in our history will be Project Bluebeam. Everybody knows about Project Bluebeam, you know what I mean? So it always resonated with me that Project Bluebeam is the last ditch false flag in the opposite manner, to get people thinking that it's not real, to cover up the real. It's just the opposite. And here you see something that looks very much like a Star Wars ship out there. Again, we can find that any one of these is CGI. There's just too many things coming out at this point in time, and too many people having their own direct experiences and also direct contact. There's many people under direct contact. It is said that perhaps a quarter to a third of the population on the planet are starseeds. In other words, you are here in a covert mission. What's your mission? To awaken the rest of the sleepwalking apocalyptic zombies to what's really going on and how they're being manipulated.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's this thing that we have, and there's a lot of machinery. I can say there's a lot of machinery in the air, and that is a distraction to keep us busy, very busy, because the other part of this is so many of us, our star family is out there, and our star family has been there, and we have done so many videos on star family and real, true light ships that people have sent me pictures of, that their star family came to see them after they woke up. And a lot of times this is what happens after we work on people, is their bodies are activated, and their star family, they come to see them, and they show themselves just enough to say, hey, we're here. Don't forget who you are. We're here to help. Just ask.
Yeah, absolutely. So this says drone over Chicago. We showed this once before. Drone over Chicago. This thing looks like a football field long. It's like an aircraft carrier up there. That's a big drone, by the way. There's a lot going on right now. Seriously, is the world going to ignore the balls of energy that are repeatedly filmed leisurely hanging out in the sky? Yeah, somebody sent us an email. I didn't get to read it, but I saw like a little flash saying that somebody had sent one in. Gives you like the headline, like, you guys are crazy channeling the Galactic Federation. That's the whole purpose for us to come and be alive at this point in time. That was why we took this particular time, place, and everything to be here. It's our purpose. Many people's purpose out there right now is to be here at this time to help humans adjust to what's really going to be very shocking. And that's very, very different forms of life that are going to be introduced to us one way or another.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, to so many people, mainstream, they do think we're crazy. They think we're absolutely crazy. But I don't know. What do you see in the sky now? Have we been right? Or, you know, have we just been not right?
Yeah, I mean, thousands of videos that we've done over the years. Many videos taken down. I would venture hundreds, if not over 1,000 videos that we've done have been taken down. Again, there's crazy things out there. This little guy's ready to go. Super Rat. He's ready to come save the day. He's doing his best to emulate a drone there. You know, it's going to be a very, very challenging time period. You might want to hunker down anyway, so to speak, as these guys come out and say, yeah, we're going to wait till the sun's shining a little bit more. Sun is shining today, actually. It's beautiful out. It is a little bit chilly. But the one thing I've noticed the last couple days in our area, I don't know if you guys have noticed it as well, a lack of those X's in the sky. So I do think things are going to change. And honestly, we need change because we just haven't realized how dark this system has been. That has been controlling and distorting our reality. But this is the Bronze Age. Welcome to the Bronze Age, guys. The Kali Yuga is over. That just means we understand the situation a little clearer. And hey, you know, we're not alone. We've never been alone here. Not even on planet Earth, we've never been alone.
No, now's the time to really open up to your guides and angels and star family. Just open up and see what happens.
Absolutely. Source bless and namaste.
Namaste.